This is called Tricks Are for Kids. Okay, that's a riff on a 1960s television commercial for breakfast cereal. But here's a couple of tricks that kids can do and I think have pretty high impact. First one is called crisscross, and it starts with a deck of cards on the table and one card off to the side. You can show if you want that it's a regular deck, and in fact it is. And then you ask your spectator, or your victim, or your dad, to cut the cards. Just take and cut the cards like that and set them there. And then you say, okay, we're going to mark that spot. Make sure we know where you cut the cards, and you crisscross the deck. Now at that point you say, oh, here's a card that's been sitting on the table the whole time. This is the card that can see the future. Because this card, the Ace of Hearts, was able to see that you would cut those cards right to the Ace of Hearts, the card that can tell the future. Now, it's important that you don't call attention to this card until after they've made the cut, because the trick here is that the trick starts with the Ace of Hearts on the top of the deck. And when they cut the cards and they crisscross them, the Ace of Hearts is right there. But if you call attention away from that and start talking about the prediction card that can tell the future, they've forgotten the idea that they didn't really cut to that card. So that is crisscross. The second trick works exactly the same way. It starts just the same way. A regular deck with the Ace of Hearts in this case, although it can be any card, on top. And then you say to your victim, your spectator, or your dad, I'm going to start counting the cards down, and you just tell me where to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just stop on your favorite number. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's say they stop at 9. And you can say, would you like to do another one? And they may say yes, they may say no. Let's say they say yes. We go to 10. You say, okay, you picked the number 10. Now I want you to count down the same number. And you hand them the deck, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And at this point, the prediction card, the card that can see the future, you knew that they would pick 10, and you knew that the 10th card would be the Ace of Hearts. Now, that trick works the same way. You start with the Ace of Hearts on the top, and you tell them to tell you to stop when you've counted down far enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, let's say. And you say, okay, you pick the number. I'm going to have you count down. Now let's watch what we just did there. We have the Ace of Hearts on top. We count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pick them up and drop them on top, and all you've done is reverse the order of the top cards. And they go down just like you did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is again the Ace of Hearts. Now you can do this a couple of different ways. You don't have to use a prediction card. You can write the Ace of Hearts or whatever other card you want on a piece of paper, or actually with this one, my favorite way is to take the prediction card and put it into a sealed envelope and tell them to put it in their pocket before the start of the trick. So that's crisscross and countdown, a couple of different ways to mystify and baffle, tell the future, and annoy your dad. Thanks a lot.